I'm Tim. We're going to start doing some soulful greens, and the first thing you want to do is wash them. But what you want to do is, like, these are mustards, this is kale, this is a collard green. And what you want to do is start with the toughest ones first as far as washing, cleaning, and getting ready to cut. Bok Choy.
Bok Choy
Has a taste between a mustard and a collard green, actually a mustard and a turnip green. So between these four, we want to do the collards first and then the bok choy. So we're going to get the collards and start washing them first. Because the pesticides and things like that the farmers might use to keep the bugs off that you don't want to eat.
And of course the sink has been pre-disinfected.
Oh yes.
Ready to go.
Oh, yes. So is the cutting board. Even though this is good fiber for the body, cleaning the colon, etc., we're not going to use this too much fiber. So we're going to wash these. And I used to put salt in them to get rid of bugs, but really if you just wash them, you don't need the extra salt, the sodium, raise your blood pressure, blah, blah, blah.
Look at those beautiful green colors here.
Yeah. This is another bunch of collards. We're going to let them soak in hot water, just in case they're disinfected. And you can peel off, to not waste any of the extra green part that's good for digestion, clean the colon, etc. But you really don't need all the stems, so I do it this way. Now I have pre-started the ham hocks. So it's already soft because it takes longer for meat to cook. So you want to start them early and let them cook and get soft and tender before you start the vegetables. Can you see that? Next step, drain off the excess water before you start cutting and cleaning. Drain that water out. We'll do the next batch, which is going to be the bok choy. Bok choy has, even though the top part is mild like a mustard, the bottom part is really tough like a collard. So we're going to do that first. So we're going to run some fresh hot water over there and let them soak. Because we want to get this in the cooking pot as soon as we can. The tougher they are, the sooner you want to get in the pot, save time in cooking. This time, next is going to be kale, because it's tough too. That's going to be your seasoning. Now, and you can use pork, beef. You don't have to use any meat at all if you're vegetarian. You don't even put any meat in there. You might put in some lentils or some whatever to give it just a flavor or taste that you like. Alright. And what you do, you take the leaves, instead of like cutting every leaf individual, you make a stack. Take the big leaves first, stack them up, lay them out flat. And as you get more experience, you can do more leaves, but you might want to try with a couple at first. What I do is come down this way. That way, I get as many cut vertically, you might say, and then I go across. And keep your fingers out of the way. If your knife is sharp, which it could be, makes it easier. Now you can use a plate or whatever you want to as far as getting it over to the pot. But I just take the lid, I put what I've chopped up into a lid, go into the pot. I want to get it like between medium and high.
There's not a lot of water, and that's because as they break down the greens, they produce more fluid, and you don't want the flavor to be watered down. You see the brown in here? That's the pieces of the meat.
I'm gonna
You
add
got a little
some.
fog on there.